The Brady rules are basically done. The NFL will allow Tom Brady, the Fox Sports analyst, and Las Vegas Raiders minority owner to take part in production meetings with coaches and teams this season. This is according to The Athletic. Brady's first year as a broadcaster, he was banned from the information gathering sessions for just about the whole season. And the rules were put in place due to his ownership stake. The NFL relented for the Super Bowl. Brady's play-by-play partner, Kevin Burkhardt, and other crew members would inform Brady of what was said in these meetings. The sessions with coaches and players can reveal nuggets that can be used during the broadcast. Sometimes they take place over Zoom, sometimes in person. Brady is still not allowed to go to team practices. Fox and the NFL declined comment. All right. He shouldn't be in these production meetings. You're a minority owner of the Raiders. Now, whether he was still involved with a team that was involved in the two biggest cheating scandals of all time. Correct? He was involved in, well, his team was involved in Spygate. There was Deflategate. He shouldn't be in these meetings. It's just pick one or the other. The NFL wants Tom to be there doing the games. I get that. But, now you're kind of changing the rules just so Tom can go into these meetings. And he does need to be in these meetings. If you want to be a broadcaster, be a broadcaster. Go into those meetings. Be professional, and they're going to treat you as such, a professional. But, if I'm a coach and I play the Raiders at some point this season, and I don't know how many times this would happen, how forthcoming do you want to be here? Tom can ask you anything you want. Now, you don't have to answer that, but I don't know. Somebody's, this guy's got a banged up ankle, probably be that way all season long. Or this guy, can't count on him, it feels like, he's not very good at the end of season. Who knows what information comes out? I just think you got to be fair to being either a minority owner who is very active, from what I'm told, or you're going to be a broadcaster. And keep this in mind, how competitive Tom is. I don't think this is like a summer, vacation for Tom where I'm going to be a broadcaster for a little while. He's going to want to be great, and you're going to want to get information. He wants to get somebody who's going to tell him something. Then he's going to be, oh, did you hear what Tom said? Or did you hear what Tom found out? And he does need these nuggets. Tom is learning TV. He knows football. There's big difference. There are guys who aren't great football players who are really good analysts because they understand TV as well. And Tom is understanding that. And I think if you want to be successful, be in the meetings, go to a practice. This is why Collinsworth is the best in the business. He's there. He's going to the practices. He knows who these players are. There are some analysts, the further you get away, the less you know. When you were playing and you're a couple of years removed, you know who these players are. You get 5, 7, 10 years away and you're like 57, 32. It's not what you should be doing. But if Tom's going to do it, I think you got to say to Tom, decide what you want to do. But the NFL is going to bend the rules here because they want Tom to be part of the Fox broadcast. I understand that. I don't think it's right. Because he's sort of going to the meetings or he's sort of involved in the game, but he can't go to the practices. But then everybody who's there is going to tell him everything that went on. So really, he's kind of there by proxy. Yeah, Paulie.
And is it fair to Fox as an organization? If Tom walks in to talk to a franchise and they're less than forthcoming because they're concerned about this, now Fox suffers by not getting information to use on game day. Imagine if Brady was still playing with the Patriots and he was doing a sit-down production meeting with blank announcer who had a piece of the New York Jets. You think he's going to hold back a little extra? Of course he is, because he's a competitor and he wouldn't trust that media member.
Yes.
This is the roles are reversed.
Yes, I agree. It's a great point. If Peyton Manning was part owner of the Broncos or the Colts and he's going in there, is Tom going to share information with him? Maybe not. Yeah, Paulie.
And this goes back, though, to the NFL being at fault for allowing this to happen. You don't even need a rule in place that says you can't be an announcer and an owner. There probably is one, but it's so obvious that you shouldn't have allowed it to be done. But they wanted Brady involved in everything, his brand with their brands.
Yeah. Well, okay. The NFL, who knew about the commissioner's exempt list? Like, you never know. They could be like, you know what? We're going to change the rule here. Okay. Yeah, see.
But see, like, that's what drives me crazy, though, is that there are rules in place for a reason.
Until they don't need to be in place.
Well, no, they do still need to be in place. We just don't want them in place anymore.
Yes. Well, for Tom.
Correct.
Yeah, we don't want that pesky thing in place. But you're not going to have somebody else do this.
I don't want Jerry Jones doing Eagles games.
I actually do. I think I would tune into that. 3rd and 7.
This is why I didn't take this guy.
What if Fox hired Jerry Jones and said, we want you to be an analyst for a couple of games, but we need you to go to the production meetings? And would the NFL allow Jerry Jones to go in there to the Eagles production meeting?
They've set precedent with Brady.
So Jerry would be allowed to do that, right?
Jerry may take that job. More air time.
More airtime. Yes, Marvin.
I'm looking at the Raiders' schedule. What's going to happen if Tom Brady has this game? It's the Raiders at the Commanders on Fox.
Well, he has the Commanders and the Giants game first week, I believe. Correct?
Let me check.
I think that might be his first game. And then you're going to have the Commanders against the Raiders later in the season. It's just, you're kind of screaming out, conflict of interest here. But they've allowed him to do it. So, great. Congratulations. Now go learn some things there. Give us some nuggets there. Yes, Paulie.
He's on the commissioner's non-exempt list. He's not exempt. He's not exempt from anything.